as a parents take time to help us, we will step further than we are limitations.
You are now tuned into Shodella and Friends.
Hey friends, it's your girl Shodella and I'm back with another video. So I'm starting this series called Dear. Dear whoever will be addressing the issues because I sit among a group of persons with disabilities, various types of disabilities, and we talk. We talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. We talk. And I am going to specifically point out those including people, places, and even things on how to make some changes so that we as persons with disabilities can live a better and enjoyable life. Today I'm going to start with the parents. So it is called Dear Parents. Parents with adult kids with a disabilities. Why do you think that your adult child who have a disability is a child that is a complaint daily? Why is it that they don't speak to us as adults? Why is it that they treat us like children? Why is it that our concerns, our issues cannot be handled in a communicative way? I know so many people who are being stifled from the love of parents. Stifled because they have the comprehension to say, I would like to learn. The drive, the willingness, they understand that I am an adult now. Adults need to learn to provide for themselves, and if providing for myself means to learn to cook, then that is something I would like to get into. How hard is that? I know there is a blind lady who don't know how to cook because her parents refuse to allow her to go to the stove. Whereas there are other persons who are blind in the same community with us who cooks and cooks well. Sharon, that's you. Sharon is one. Sharon is one. But there are people there who can cook. I have to already come home and tell you that. But these other people doing it. So then if you can't wrap your head around it to help me get that done, then you go and speak to the other person. Okay, give me some little tips and tricks to be able to deal with mine child. How to deal. Come on, parents. You don't limit me and refuse because of your own smotheringness going on. Teach us to boil a little water, then we could add a noodles or a macaroni. If you teach us, why is it that we can hang out our own clothes, but we can't learn how to use the machine? Parents, your job is to take your children and raise them up to be adults, functioning adults in the community. So why are we not functioning? Why can't we? Why can't we? Why can't we? Why can't we date? That's a question I want to know, parents. Why can't we date as persons with disabilities? Why? And that is another conversation for another time. But parents, you have to make these changes that are necessary so that we can live as adults and not children. We are not children. I said I work, which means everybody who I conversate with at my jobs are adults. And we understand that there are different and various types of disabilities, so you have to modify accordingly. So I have a question. Why is it that you, as a parent, treat the other kids so differently from us? Some of us has adult siblings and you talk and treat them totally different. Some of them don't have curfews. Some of them leave work and don't even call and say, Mom, I'm here and I'm there and I'm da. But we supposed to done work at 4 and reach home by this time. And if we take 2 seconds later, you're ringing off our phones. and you want to argue with us. Why is it they don't have to ask to go out? They tell you, Mom, I'm going out tonight. They can sleep out. They can attend anything that they want to attend. And you really don't go back and forth with them majority of the times. But why is it that we get treated so differently? Why is it that we have to beg to go out? And you need to know we're going in and when we come back and and if 3 seconds later we don't reach back, you're ringing off our phones, but you don't do it to the other kids. The youngest sibling can get away with a lot of things, but we definitely can't. Why is that? That is a question I would really love to hear. Why is it that your adult children, they get a job and you don't grab on to the backyard and you don't count every cost that they spend and you don't tell them what I could buy from what I can buy? But why is it that we as adults who are working cannot hold our own bank card? You ain't teach us to use it. Why is it that we can't use it? We work. I'm saying to you guys, I go to my job where persons with disability are. So we work. We get up every morning. We take the same showers like people, hopefully. Hopefully we take showers like the people who take showers. And for those who don't take showers, go take a shower. We take a shower, get up early, we get dressed, and we head to our jobs. So why at the end of the week, other adults don't work and they go downtown and they go wherever and they buy themselves a plate of food, they go and they buy a dress, they go and buy tickets to go here, there, and everywhere. But we can't have access to our cards. It is sickening. I'm telling you guys, it is. I can remember we went out as a group. We went to town area and we were walking around about a few things. But one of the girl, she saw this skirt. And when she saw the skirt in the store, she lights up. I'm telling you, I was right next to her. She light up. She was like, oh my gosh, I like this skirt. And once I was like, yeah, we check and we saw her sign. She said, I don't have the money on me right now, so I'll have to probably ask. Like, what? Hold up. Wait a minute. What? Why do you need to ask? The skirt was about $50. That's about 20 US. And she said she have to go home to ask. Until this day, she did not get the skirt. Why? She had to go home and plead. It is definitely unfair. Why is it that adults, most of us, wear clothing that our parents bought us? Why can't we pick and choose what we want to wear? How many parents have adult kids can dress in all the ways they want to dress, and the parent might be on edge with the way they dress, but they still allow them to dress that way? But when it comes to a person with a disability, we have no right to pick and choose what is it that they want to wear. They might be able to pick between two items the parent show them, but not to walk into the store and be like, oh, I like these. Oh, no, you're not having those. No, just please take it easy. Why? Parents, you don't do it to your other children, so why do it to us? It is so ridiculous to hear the complaints of our parents who say they love us and not allow us to strive, but put us in a box and leave us right there. And the crazy thing is that they think that they're doing a good job. They think that they are protecting us. They think. Do you understand what I'm saying? You think, but in reality, your thinking is wrong. Have you ever thought about if you have to leave here and we are still here? Do you ever think about what will happen to us? Don't you love us enough to help us navigate this life? Why leave us in a deficit if you have not teach us the fundamentals of life? The things that we need as basic adults. If we can't boil a pot of water because you refuse to allow us to use the stove, you refuse to teach us how to use the stove. You limited us because of our disability. Teach us, teach us, teach us. Your job is to help us move forward in this life. Come on, parents. You have to do better. I hope that this is going to spark a conversation with your adult kids. Talk to them, ask them questions, give them options, and allow them to strive. Because regardless of where we at on the spectrum, if you as a parent take time to help us, we will step further than we are limitations in. So I'm gonna stop now for here, and we're gonna come back to the appearance and go in depth just to bring that awareness that we love you as our parents, but you are smothering us.